Hello, I'm Martin Shumton, and this is a session all about Google Keep. Let's click in. So Keep is a note-taking app, but it's a lot more, and you can do quite a lot of collaborative things that are pretty cool as well, and set yourself reminders which will end up in inbox. So it starts to see a bit of a connection between the apps here. Right then, let's look at the upper right. Start with, you can change, oh, there's Benji, he's excited. You can change how it's displayed on the top. You can click into search and you can search by keyword and then check, for instance, that would mean it's lists, or it would be voice messages if you've got those, and you can go through. So there's a really nice sort of like selection process that you can go through with the search to find the notes that you've left. On the upper left, you've got that familiar bit at the top, but then you've got these things called labels, which will come onto, which you can create one there, and you can archive any particular note, and you can see the archive here, and you've got the trash there. At the top, you've got the reminders. Now, I like reminders a lot. So let's just go in and, oh, before we get there, down at the bottom, doing the orientation, you see if you click in, you can initiate. So you start by taking a note, you type in the title, you can put the note then underneath. And at the top here, you can choose, for instance, to change the color of it. And here, clicking, you can add the label. So you have to go over to the other one to create the label, but then you could choose a label. That then means that it's, or several labels, it means it's labeled, which will help you find things after. In the upper right, you can add a drawing, add an image. Then you've got the options archive, delete, make a copy, send. Click on that, you see here, and you can send it whoever you want. And you could show checkboxes if you want list. And you could copy it into Google Docs, connecting it across to Drive. Now, one other thing, I'm going to change the color back just because you don't need to see that. If you go to the little person at the top, you can share this by email with somebody. And I think this is where it starts to get really fun. It's not just a note-taking app on your phone. It's a way of you, well, getting your thoughts across to people. I use this with my assistant sometimes. So then we've got these here, you scroll up and you scroll down, click in. If you wanted to, for instance, you just delete there, just delete it there. And you click into any of them and they're going to bring it up. Now, when you're in one, and you've got one here, let's say you click on this particular one. If you've got a list, let me show you how to create the list actually. You just click in the bottom and it creates the list. So you would have like the first thing, and then you reply, and it goes to another thing, and then you reply. Now, once you're done, and this is here, once you've completed that task, let's say that's get milk, you click, it goes checked down at the bottom. See that? That's really cool. If you want to, you see you've got your notes, you've got all that set up. If you want to set yourself a reminder in the future, this is now when the app starts to really become something a little bit different. Let's go, I want to remind myself that this needs to be posted then tomorrow. So I've made a note, click on remind me, and I go, great, that's it, doesn't repeat just once down at the bottom there. That's now going to set a reminder. Where's a reminder, I hear you ask? Well, I go into inbox and I go across. I'll see my reminders there. That's that one there. That will then appear in my inbox as a reminder at the top tomorrow, ready for me to do that particular task. I like that. Okay, so coming back now, just the last few things in Keep. At the bottom, if you click on the little pen, you can change it, you can do things like that. You can tell I wasn't particularly good at art. You can go back at the top there, little arrows, you can go forward, you can play around, there's an eraser and so on. Got that there, that's cool. Next one across, voice. If I click this, it probably won't let it because I'm recording at the moment. But, oh, there we go, so it won't. That leaves, this is very good. That leaves a voice message, that does, well, yeah, recording, but also the text it will transcribe. So you'll end up, I can show you actually, if I go back into here, if I search, this is where I've done this before. So you have the ability to get the transcript done straight away and have an audio recording that you can listen to make sure that you had it right a little later. So you've got that down now in voice. And the bottom one in the right is add an image. So you can take a photo or choose an image that you've already got on your mobile device. there you have it. So quick introduction to Google Keep. So hopefully you find that useful, and I shall see you again.